yeah, the interesting point within that, I guess, is, you know, what does this mean from Scott Morrison? Will that ultimately mean setting 2050 before the next election, Kieran? I mean, he was keen to say it's all about science and that will get us there. That's true, but you can set incentives if you like. You can put more money into certain research. You can have, dare I say it, I know he won't, but a price on carbon. I mean, it's not just in the hands of science. There's how you, you know, set the economic settings as well.
Yeah, indeed. And one of the big elements that we're talking about, Laura's touching on it, is that net zero by 2050 target, because that's one of the key parameters. That's why so many nations have committed to it. I think last check, 70 nations, including the United States, now committing to net zero emissions by 2050. And it's inevitable. This is where the Prime Minister is going. It's gradually shifting the government direction to land in that spot. He knows that with the UK pushing for greater ambition ahead of the international climate talks later this year, and with Biden in the White House, that's where he needs to land, and that's where he's gradually heading. He has said, he reiterated during the speech that he won't commit to net zero by 2050 until he can say to the Australian people what the cost will be. He says he will honour that commitment. So no doubt officials are working on that as we speak, ahead of, we know, those international talks in November, but there's also that summit coming up in April. April 22nd is the date, the summit to be hosted by Joe Biden. The Prime Minister was asked about that. Will he attend? Won't he? He says that's a work in progress too.